Hello. Today I'll be talking about something different. As you guys know, I have posted some videos based on what I remember seeing from the Teletubbies series on PBS Kids and Sprout. I apologize that season 5 wasn't as much as the other seasons, but trust me when I say this, when I didn't see a lot of season 5 episodes, I mean I didn't see a lot of season 5 episodes. I don't know why, but it would be interesting to see if I did see some of them when they did upload it to YouTube. But I will do a recap video once that happens, but it may be a long time, unfortunately. Anyway, I want to talk to you about the Numbers episodes. So, while the UK version has 10 Numbers episodes, PBS Kids only did 8 of them. The only Numbers episodes that PBS Kids never did was Numbers 7 and Numbers 9. Now, before we get to that, I want to talk to you about what we have seen in the Numbers episodes. Now, 1, 2, 3, 6, and 8 all uploaded to YouTube. 4, 5, and 10 have not. Overall, 5, there is a version 3 of Numbers 5 that is like the US version, except it has a dance at the end, and the version 3 of this episode has the UK narration. So, same scenes, but different narration in a longer TV event. And then Numbers 10, part of it did the upload, but not all of it, so it'll be interesting to see what the first half of that came to be. Anyway, Numbers 1. So, definitely remember seeing this episode because I remember the beginning segment, then the TV event, then the next segment where they are balancing on one leg, and then the dancing bear. And let me explain something. I think dancing bear is a good choice to put in Numbers 1 since it is one dancing bear. And to be honest, I don't know which Numbers episodes I saw first. I really don't. Probably Numbers 2 or 6 was the last Numbers episode that I saw on TV before it stopped airing those episodes because I probably saw it on Sprout. Since I only saw Numbers 6 and Numbers 2 only on Sprout, I have never seen any of the other Numbers episodes on Sprout, even if they did air on Sprout before. So I remember Numbers 1 very well, and I'm glad they did upload it to YouTube. Numbers 2. So, this was the first Numbers episode that aired on PBS Kids. I'm surprised at that because I thought, like the UK version, they would air Numbers 1 first, but no, they did Numbers 2. That's a little bit weird to me, but I'll accept that. Anyway, this is interesting because this Numbers episode, the segments before and after the TV event have nothing, I mean nothing to do with the Numbers 2 at all. But then looking at the UK version, I was thinking, that's probably a reason why. I mean, the US version Numbers 1 has 1 tutu, balancing on one leg, so that makes sense. But Numbers 2 has the Tubby Toast segment in the beginning, like the one in this Bicycle UK version, then the TV event, then the Magic Crowd segment, which is also in Big Hug, and then the Splashing Dance. Now, if that episode really have a magical event, it should be the Animal Parade because there are 2 of the same animals in the Animal Parade. Like there are 2 tigers, 2 penguins, 2 snakes, 2 elephants, 2 flamingos, 2 butterflies, 2 turtles, 2 giraffes, 2 frogs. So 2 would definitely be fit for the Animal Parade. But instead, it had the Splashing Dance. But let's say if I wanted it to have a magical event, it should at least have the Animal Parade. That's to my knowledge. Numbers 3. Oh, by the way, like I said, Numbers 2, probably the second Numbers episode I saw the most. The other Numbers episode I probably only saw once. Yeah. Anyway, number 3. This is an interesting episode because it has a falling down things at the beginning, then the TV event, then the boat segment, which is also in bedtime stories and lullabies, and then the free ships. Thank you, PBS Kids, for having the free ships in number 3 because there are free ships. That obviously makes sense for the free ships to appear in that episode since the episode title is numbers 3. That makes sense. And then I can understand the boat segment having being number 3 because 3 rabbits. You know what I mean? That makes perfect sense. Numbers 4. Okay. This is the episode that I love the most. Even though I saw it once, there's a reason why I like this episode the most. I'll explain that in a minute. I remember it has the Condor Line segment and the TV event, and then the Singer-Song 4 segment, which has the inflated number 4, and I was amazed at that. And I know it's in the UK version as well, but I want to see it with the US narration, and I wanted to see if the voice trumpet's voice would be different. You know what I mean? And then, from what I have heard, and from my knowledge of seeing this episode, it does have the magic house. I think it's the bottom left window. And it's weird because the TV guide says it has a magic tree, but I was confirmed by one YouTube user that it does have the magic house. And it makes sense because there are 4 windows, and plus you can see a number 4 on the red door of the magic house, so that's definitely makes sense to have a magic house. Numbers 5. Like I said, I forget which dances is at the end, although I heard me have the jumping dance on the path. But the version 3 of Numbers 5, I've heard has the same. It's the same like in the US version, where the voice trumpet counts to 5 in the beginning, then the TV event, then the 5 voice trumpets. Now, let's say this did have a magical event, this should have the magic tree, from my knowledge, because there are 5 different branches on the tree, 5 birds, so 5 definitely fits with the magic tree. You know what I mean? Number 6. This was the episode I saw the most, considering this was on PBS Kids Sprout as well, and I saw Sprout more than PBS Kids. I remember the beginning segment, like the same segment from Outpaid Mini, then the TV event, then the Dirty Knees segment. There were 6 Dirty Knees. Definitely makes sense for that to be a number 6. Then it has the Dancing Bear. While I don't know how number 6 fits with the Dancing Bear, after looking at the other episodes, I'm thinking, it probably does make sense. I don't know why, but something tells me that number 6 does belong with the Dancing Bear. Number 7. This was one Numbers episode that was not aired on PBS Kids. But let's say it did. Here's what I would probably say. In the UK version, it has the beginning segment with the 7 crowds, then the TV event, then the voice trumpet counting to 7. If PBS Kids aired this episode, it would probably have the exact same segments. You know what I mean? Because they both relate to number 7. Now, I don't know if PBS Kids would have aired Dance or Magic Griffin if they would have aired this episode. Now, if they aired that Magical event, probably made sense to do the free ships. Now, there was a reason why I say the free ships, and I'll get to that later. But knowing that let's say that a different magical event has to be used in number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And since the Little People only aired in one US episode and Mine the Bear didn't air in any US episode, let's just stick with the usual 5. I guess I thought number 7 would make sense for free ships. I guess just because. Oh, I know why. Have you heard of the 7 Seas? I know it's ships, but that kind of rings a bell, don't you think? 7 Seas? I mean, But in year 7, I think there's 7 C's, along with other different things, so maybe that's why I think 3 ships should be in number 7. You guys may agree or disagree with me, that's okay, but that's my opinion. I kind of really liked it if PBS Kids did it with number 7. Numbers 8. I do remember this episode. I think this was the first Numbers episode to air on YouTube in 2012. So, the beginning segment, then the TV event, then the 8 crowds made sense to have in Numbers 8. And this is interesting. The UK version has the Animal Parade, but the US version has the Magic House. In my opinion, the Magic House seems better to me, and I'll explain why in a minute when I get to the next Numbers episode. And then it has the Walking Dance. Now let's talk about Numbers 9. This was the other Numbers episode that didn't air in PBS Kids either. Why, I don't know for some reason. Here's another thing I like to recall. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the Numbers episodes, the US version, the kids are wearing the exact same clothes, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, did they air all 10? Did they film all 10 Numbers episodes at one time, or did the kids just wear the same clothes? Because it kind of makes me wonder, did they film all 10 Numbers at one time because of the children wearing the same clothes? Because it seems like to me the children were around the same age when they filmed this, if you know what I mean. It could have been just me, but that's what I think anyway. So I wonder if they did film scenes for Numbers 7 and Numbers 9, because when they first filmed these scenes, I don't know if they knew how many Numbers episodes they would air, you know what I mean? So it really interests me that I wonder if they did film some scenes from Numbers 7 and Numbers 9, but never did around to it, you know what I mean? Okay, Numbers 9. So, I think the beginning segment in the UK version is the same segment from Numbers 10 US version. Don't guarantee that. Let's see that for later. But I remember, but then the Numbers 9 has a TV event and then 9 flowers. Obviously makes sense for it to have 9 flowers. I think this UK version has a dance, but I may be wrong about that. I'll have to double check. But let's say it does have a magical event, and if it did air on PBS Kids, Animal Parade, because there are 9 different animals. That's why I would say the Animal Parade for Numbers 9, with the Magic House being Numbers 8. If PBS Kids would air Numbers 9 as well. Numbers 10. Besides the beginning segment, which I just talked about a few minutes ago, has a TV event, and then the segment for all of the Teletubbies are sitting down 10 times in a row, then the Magic Tree. Like I said, since the Dancing Bear was in number 6, Magic House was in numbers 8, Magic Tree was in numbers 10, Animal Parade would be made sense to be in numbers 9, since there are 9 different animals, and since the 3 ships is the only one left, besides the other 2 magical events that either didn't air or rarely aired on PBS Kids, that's why I thought the 3 ships would be in number 7, if it would be a numbers episode of PBS Kids, and if it did have a magical event. So, and it really interests me to know, what if the United States decided to air more numbers episodes? Like, you know how Sesame Street has numbers 11 through 20? Let's say Teletubbies did that as well. Because I heard there were some US exclusive episodes that UK didn't air. Now, I'm just making speculations, but it would be interesting to see if there were numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That would be a lot of work to do, in my opinion, but I would definitely see those episodes if those were ever on PBS Kids. Because, I guess it would be interesting. I don't think US would never have done that, but I would like to see more numbers episodes if they were more numbers episodes. Because me and a lot of other people I've heard love these numbers episodes. Especially since the TV events are different in the UK and the United States. Well, that's it for right now. In another video, I'll talk about the Close episodes. Take care. Bye.